So I've been running custom speaker pods for about 5 years now. I've installed so many pairs I can't even count. But I wanted to give you guys a honest and 100% review of the product and the company as a whole. First, part one, I'm going to tell you what it's like as a consumer using the product. Second half, I'll speak on how I get to work with the company and share them with you. If you're a new consumer and you're thinking, should I get door pods? Should I not? Should I do this? Ask yourself these questions. Do you want to save money? In the economy we've been in, to spend $3,000 on a set of door panels, it's not for everybody. But spending $200 for a set of door pods is very budget friendly, along with it being an American-made company. You're not buying something from overseas. And then let's go over the pricing of it. So when you look at what a custom speaker pod can do for you, the average starting out price is $100 a door. $100 a door to put a pod in there so you can add speakers. Now, whenever you're looking at what does fiberglassing cost and what's the, what is the work rate on that? Well, a shop could charge you close to $1,500 to $2,500 for a pair of door panels, and they might not be able to do it in 30 minutes. I can pay $200, you can pay $200 and install these pods in under an hour. So that's what's really cool too, is it's quick and easy, and I'm not the fiberglass and Bondo person. That's not me. Can I do it? Have I done it? Hell yeah. But do I want to do it? Hell no. So that's why custom speaker pods is so great for that. Here's my back doors, dual 6.5. These have been installed for probably 3 or 4 years. Insane. No problems at all whatsoever. Durability, all that. But as a customer, custom speaker pods has great customer service, and they try to think about all the little things to make your at-home install go as smooth as possible. And that's a thing you don't see as much. They care about you more than you think. Believe me, they care about the customer more than you think. So I've been running them in 2 of my trucks, along with a bunch of other vehicles that I've been able to install with my friends. But as far as the pods go, the durability, there's no problem with them at all. I've never had a pair of pods fail on me that wasn't my fault. And my fault being the number one customer issue that I see. I get people showing me pictures and whatnot, is they over tighten their hardware. And when they over tighten their hardware, they start to crack the lip on the pods, and you don't, with all the vibration, you'll just keep on cracking the pod. But it has to start somewhere, right? These pods have been installed with the older hardware that they used to come out with. Now they come out with different ones. I'll show you the difference. And I installed them correctly. And they have sat back here with subwoofers banging the back door. This thing flexes. Never had an issue. Now, this truck isn't a 160 dB truck, so we can't go in that range. But it's something that I've driven every single day. It's taken bumps and bruises and all that junk. Never had an issue. They've held heavier speakers. Now they hold down for sound USMRs. But as you see, the original hardware was a beveled hardware that would sink in to give you a flush mount. Now they come with different hardware that you use in Allen to put them on, but you see the hardware it doesn't countersink into the plastic, and that's what makes these a lot more durable. So if you order a pair of door pods today, this is the hardware that you're going to get, and it is so much better for the life. See, look at this one. This one has a little crack in it right there, and that's from me over tightening. But even still, that little crack, we haven't had any issues. Now, another thing is when you order a set of pods and they show up the next week, it takes a full process of manufacturing to make these things. It's not like they're just sitting in a warehouse and he overproduces a whole bunch of different ones just for, orders. Every single order is made right then and there after you place it. So for speed, I guess I'm getting with this, is speed of processing to your garage. It's incredible. A full American manufacturing plant right there in Spartanburg, South Carolina, that makes these products for audio folk like me and you. And that is just a wonderful thing to have right here in the United States. So that's one of the reasons why I've stuck with them for so long. Not only is it a great product, but that is another reason why I've stuck around for so long and kept pushing the pods, because they are just a wonderful thing for the United States economy. Every pod I've ever installed fit like a glove. The exact fit nature of custom speaker pods is no gimmick. It is right on the money. There is a lot of engineering and extra work that Brandon puts in to make sure that these pods fit perfect on any panel that he puts out. It's a lot of perfection to do, and that's why it takes just a little bit longer, because he doesn't want to send out an inferior product that you go to install and you see little gaps here, gaps here, gaps here. No sirree, Bob. If you find your panels on the website that they're just gonna right there, man, like it was made, because it is, like it was made for the door panel. The pods, because they were made, and they are, man, they are. The plastic comes from Texas too, by the way. So when he says American made, he really does mean, it's not like he's getting some cheap, crappy plastic from overseas, bringing it over here, manufacturing it. This is pure American stuff. Oh, that's baller, bro. This is my 97 OBS Chevy front doors with the dual 8s and the white gloss smooth finish. Perfect, man. My bourbon is white, so the white pods, man, I open the doors and the jaws just drop, man. Super clean. There are so many other beautiful panels and all, but very clean, very classy, but hella loud and, of course, hella banging. Now, they do make rear doors. I showed you my front doors, and then they do have A-pillar pods as well. Now, this truck is a 2000 GMC Sierra, so it has the new body style Chevy, but they do make and offer A-pillar pods for a ton of different rides, front doors and the back doors. Then you have like the Suburban, they make a D-pillar pod that goes all the way to the back. Pretty cool, but never played with those before, maybe in the future. But let me show you the A-pillar pod. So the A-pillars are right there, and man, does it make the sound loud as hell, being your tweeters right there in your face. I probably would like to swap those out for maybe some, or maybe one tweeter and then one of those little 3-inch mid-range speakers or 2.5-inch mid-range speakers. It'd be pretty cool and kind of lessen the chirp that comes out of your face. But I have these turned down and they sound awesome. But that's you putting your correct gain on the speakers. So now let's talk about the affiliate side of working with custom speaker pods. Since I've shared the very first set of pods on my Suburban in 2020, I have been able to be one of their affiliates. Now, what that means is they give me a discount code that I can share with you guys, and you can get 10 to 15% or more on your orders over at customspeakerpods.com. Use coupon code Bangin' Bros, right? But what that led me to is where we are now, and I get to work really close with Brandon. Brandon, the owner of Custom Speaker Pods, the creator, the engineer, the GOAT, obviously. That's the guy. I've been able to work really closely with him and try to help him build his business in little ways. And that's what's been really a treat for me, because I believe in what he's got going on. That I can't say that for any other company that I've ever messed with, but I really do believe down to the core in what the company represents and all the wonderful perks of being a Custom Speaker Pods customer. So being able to be an affiliate, that has let me have the privilege of going to Slamology, going to Ruckus with the company on behalf of the company and hanging out in the company tent and talking to all the bass heads and all the other car audio enthusiasts about Custom Speaker Pods. Also being one of their top affiliates, I have my own thumb cover. Dude, is that not the coolest thing in the world? I have my own thumb cover. Like Jordan and Nike, Tony and Custom Speaker Pods, Bangin' Bros and Custom Speaker Pods. Man, that's really neat to me. And you watching this video can go right over to the website and order a pair right now in all different finishes. I mean, that's really neat, right? And so, yeah, I've had such a good time working with them. Another one's great. They reach out every now and again whenever they do holiday sales, and I get to, put on my character, put on my jazz, and pitch for their sponsored ads, their Facebook ads, their Instagram ads, all their ads. And that's what's kind of cool. I get to become the commercial to sell more pods so they have a more successful sales period. I mean, that's really neat to me. That's like really neat to me, But also, let's talk about as an affiliate, I've had the opportunities going to car shows, having my own thumb cover. He was able to send me different universal pods when he very first started for durability testing. I got to be one of the first people before everyone knew about it. I got to be one of the first people to test them durability wise. He even threw some pods at me so he said, I want you to tear them up. I mean, we jumped on them. Did we set them on fire? Yeah, we did. We put them on a grill, ran them over with an F350. We did all sorts of fun stuff back in the day just to show the durability that this is not some chintzy plastic. It is a flexible plastic. It's better to be flexible because if it's brittle, it's going to crack on you easy. This is a flexible product, but once you put it in there and it's mounted correctly, it's a strong, strong piece that will last a long time as long as you installed it correctly. I mean, besides my very first custom speaker pod install or two, I haven't had ever any issues because I've understood the assignment, right? I've understood that you got to install them a certain way and they will last forever, More things that I've learned was putting a little sound deadener on the back of the door panel really helps out a lot because unless you're putting really low wattage speakers, that's one thing, But if you're putting some really heavy thumping speakers, your whole panel itself needs deadener, not just the pod, but you might as well go ahead and throw some deadener on the back of there. Excellent, right? But yeah, so I'm just wanting to make this video to kind of, if someone was leery about jumping onto the Custom Speaker Pods wagon for their ride, don't. If they make it, figure yourself privileged, man. You're part of the catalog, and they're always developing new stuff, but it is hard because they're American made, and Brandon is not a one-man show. He has a great team, but he is the lead engineer. He is the lead everything, and he doesn't shy away from any responsibility. That's another thing I love about it. He's a great business owner. So he enjoys having a family-run business and staying very family-oriented, and it's an American-made company that started out of the garage where he was making pods and developing pods for his own ride, and then just decided to figure out a manufacturing business and make them for different rides. And the catalog has just blown up since then. Products. He's got some, I can't talk to you about it. He's got some ideas for the future that could soar custom speaker pods into a whole new dimension. I'm just saying, I can't speak on it because we keep staying quiet, but he's got so many, and he's so resourceful, very smart guy. So I believe in it wholeheartedly, for real. In their corner of the niche, they run the game. There's just nobody that can touch it, especially if you've seen, I've been to Custom Speaker Pods headquarters, especially if you've seen the manufacturing side of it. It is nothing less than impressive. And that man can do anything he wants to in that building, seriously, as far as making a product, Anyway, so if you're thinking about Custom Speaker Pods, do not think anymore. If they make pods for your doors and it fits your agenda with budget, with the beautiful finishes, with the different options for different rides, if it fits your mold, let Custom Speaker Pods onto your door panel today, man. I'm going to put the link down of their website, customspeakerpods.com, and I don't ever see the coupon code Bangin' Bros going anywhere. I really don't. I'd make an announcement if it did. Sometimes it gives you this much off. Sometimes you get to do it during a sales period. It gives you this much off, but it will always give you a discount, and it will always take care of you. I think it was one of the very first ones, and I'm hoping it's never the last one, but I'm hoping it stands the test of time. So anyway, if you've gotten this far, I really appreciate it, and I thank you for watching. And Brandon, I know you'll be watching this one. I love you, man. Thank you so much for every single opportunity you've ever given me over half of a decade. You make a wonderful product, one of the best American-made products in car audio today, yesterday, and tomorrow. So bring your sound out with Custom Speaker Pods, because your boy Anthony said it is the best thing banging, baby. Thank you, guys.